Hello everyone, welcome to Monday Market Must-Knows. My name is Merlin Rothfeld, and here are 3 things that you need to know for the upcoming trading week and the final trading week of 2020. Wipe that sweat off your brow. You're all happy to usher in 2021. We'll get to that in just a minute. Let's start things off with window dressing. Yes, we got to grab the Windex, polish the windows, make sure you can see out nice and clear. Now, window dressing is something, it's like magic for the financial markets. What it is all these fund managers are holding a bunch of different positions, and some of those positions are dogs. They're stinking, they're bad, they've been going down all year. Others have been doing great. So to make themselves look good, they do a little magic trickery, and they sell off all the ones that are in losing positions, so they look better for not holding those dogs. Well, that's called window dressing. What you might see by the end of the year is those stocks that have been suffering will suffer more in the final few days of the year, and the ones that have been doing really well will probably do a little bit better because they will reposition themselves in those to look more heavily weighted in the good companies. That's called window dressing. Now, short term, it obviously has an impact on the markets, but long term, it really doesn't. It's one of those things, actually, it hurts a fund manager's performance over the long run, but we're not talking long run. We're just talking the next week. Now, our second piece here is going to be housing data. Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row we've talked about housing data, but this one's slightly different. Last week we talked about existing home sales, pending home sales, and such. This week we're going to talk about the S&P CaseShiller Composite 20 Home Price Index. I know that's a mouthful. Bottom line is, it's the basis of price. Are prices moving up or are they moving down? That announcement will come on Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and the second announcement is pending home sales. Now, I want to go deeper into one of these just to give you an idea of why this is so critical and impacting us right now. Here is the S&P CaseShiller Composite 20 Home Price Index, which means it's 20 major metropolitan areas, the average price of home appreciation or depreciation as the case may be. On the left-hand side of your chart, you see 2009 on the right all the way through this current reading of 2020. What you notice is that really big acceleration out of those lows of 2009. That's the financial crisis, and of course we came roaring back. Things looked great in 2013 and 14, kind of flatlined a little bit through 15, 16, 17, and then really started to show some weakness in 2018. But lo and behold, COVID hit, and we started to see things spike up. So let's zoom in a little bit here so you can see more detail on this. This now just shows really the last couple of years, and you can see a huge acceleration. A lot of this due to stimulus, government spending, Fed spending, etc. What's noteworthy here is those little orange dashes. Those represent the expectations of what analysts and economists expected that number to be. You'll notice on the right-hand side, we've been blowing past that by at least 1% for the past couple of months. This to me is a little bit worrisome because it means we're getting a little bit overheated with regards to Case-Shiller Composite 20 Home Price Index, meaning home prices rising. That said, that announcement will happen this week on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And last but definitely not least, we've got a new year coming up. That's right, 2020 going by the wayside, 2021 coming up. I know many of you are looking to that with optimism given the fact that 2020 was such a terrible year for most people out there. Now, one little factoid that we've picked up, our friends at Traders Almanac have done studies going back into the early 50s, even earlier than that, and they've come up with this number that says, on average, meaning it's not guaranteed, but on average, the markets for the last 5 trading days of the year and the first 2 days of January average about 1.3% gains. Now, of course, that's no guarantee of it happening, but if it does, that'd be a nice little holiday present for you. Happy New Year's, my friends. We'll see you next year.